all of the tariff drama, all of the crypto drama, all of the market crash drama is slowly tuning down. I mean, everyone is starting to get more clarity on the whole situation of what is happening. Bitcoin has just reclaimed $87,000 and the whole crypto market is starting to look a lot better now. I honestly believed that the opportunity was always there. If you bought Ethereum, if you bought any altcoins at when the whole drama was at its peak, when everything was going down, well then good for you. But if you didn't, well, the opportunity is still there and it's very still much alive. If you want to see top 5 altcoins, which I think will outperform the market this year because the bull market is just getting started, well then do not skip this video. Let's hop in and see what we got. So the first thing that we're going to be looking at is, of course, Ethereum, one of the best crypto coins that you can be getting into right now. I mean, it's massively undervalued. As you can see, it's priced at $1,632, and we haven't even had an all-time high for Ethereum yet. And we all believe that the bull market is already started, right? That the bull market, some even believe that the bull market is even over, but that's nonsense. I mean, we didn't even see an all-time high for Ethereum, and everybody knows Ethereum. Everybody knows what utility is bringing. Web3, DeFi, I mean layer 2, all of the ecosystems that are running in DeFi are on Ethereum. Most of the total USDT locked is also on Ethereum. I mean, everything is based on Ethereum regarding DeFi, right? But we haven't even broke through all-time high of Ethereum yet. And as we can see, we're literally 3x away from an all-time high. So the opportunity is crazy in my opinion. It's massively undervalued and at a price of $1,633. I mean, it's a generational opportunity buying point. I mean, if you bought Ethereum 7 years ago, you would still be getting a very similar entry, right? And if we can expect for Ethereum to break an all-time high this crypto bull market, I mean, we can expect at least a 3 or 4x on our investment, right? So we can think about Ethereum from this perspective. If we buy it now, we get a 4x, if maybe more, right? We don't know where Ethereum is heading this bull market. I mean, we could even see 10k Ethereum. I mean, it is a bit exaggerated, but it's definitely possible. But if it doesn't, I mean, the worst case scenario where we will go to is what, 900, 800, 700. We'll lose 50% of our investment and we can get a 4x. So I do believe that it's a very good and calculated bet. And I mean, in what world are we going to be seeing Ethereum at 600? I mean, it's a rolled fucking end scenario, rollover free, or any black swan event, which would cause the crypto markets to collapse entirely. And the current drama which is happening is definitely not it. So moving on to our next pick, I strongly believe that XRP is also going to be doing some very good numbers this year. As you can see, we had an insane bump from 50 cents straight to $2 or $3 fucking dollars, right? It's insane. I mean, XRP at $124 billion market cap. I do strongly believe that the utility XRP is offering could even replace Ethereum in terms of market cap in this bull market also too, if it gets massively adopted by countries, which is the plan for XRP. I mean, we could even see this reaching what, 200, 300, 400 billion dollars in market cap, right? So if we use a bit of leverage on XRP and we also have a good dip right here, which has happened, I mean, we could definitely see some very good and positive returns from XRP. So if you want a bit of diversification on your crypto portfolio, well, XRP should definitely be another pick you should add. Moving on is BNB. Why? Because BNB is bringing back the entire volume to their ecosystem. As you can see, CZ is doing some major moves. I'm sure you have saw it. I'm sure you have seen it all over Twitter. But basically, BNB is bringing back volume. They are burning BNB, which of course is increasing the BNB price, which is then leading to more volume on BNB. And BNB is basically a layer 2. It serves the same function basically as Ethereum, but better. They have lower fees, they have faster transaction times, and they are still offering all of the DeFi Web3 options you can use on Ethereum. You can do same on BNB, on Binance chain, right? And the previous bull market, we have seen a lot of staking projects, a lot of dApps which have been launching on Binance Smart Chain. But once the Solana meme coins came in, all of the volume, of course, went there. But I'm sure once those die out, which will probably be soon, we will start to see a lot of Ponzi's forming again on BNB, which should increase the price of BNB and which should, of course, increase chain volume. So I'm sure we can see BNB at $1,000 this bull market for sure, because we were already at near $800, which was not very long ago, a few months ago, right? And I'm sure at market cap of $84 billion, we could definitely see at least $200 billion in market cap for BNB, which would bring us up in price to over 1.5k per BNB, with, of course, a bit of leverage. Could be a really solid investment, a really solid altcoin, and I do strongly believe that BNB has a really good future in this upcoming crypto bull market. The next pick is Cardano. I will, of course, say to you guys that I do believe Cardano is going to have an outbreak really soon. I do believe that this bull market cycle, we will see Cardano reaching up to the tops, grabbing that $2.88 mark again, which could be, of course, a really solid buying opportunity that would bring you at least to 5x straight up from this buying point. We have a really nice dip, but the problem with Cardano is that it's really stagnant. I mean, as you can see, it has been consolidating in the same range for years, but I do believe that this bull market is all going to be changing, and if it's not, worst case scenario, will be consolidating again. Well, then who the fuck cares, right? I mean, we are going to be still looking at the same price. We won't lose anything on our investment, but we have everything to gain with a 5x. So I do strongly believe that if you want to be investing into Cardano and diversifying your portfolio a bit, you should definitely use a bit of a higher leverage, a lower investment, and just put in a good long for Cardano. And if it aims to break the all-time high of $3 again, you will be up some very nice money. But if not, again, you will most likely not lose anything on your position. And we can see that there's a very good dip right now on Cardano. So I do strongly believe that it's a solid opportunity to get into Cardano right now. Lastly, our last altcoin is definitely going to be Solana. Why? Because Solana is one of the best ecosystems that you can be getting into right now. The thing is with Solana, when you're getting into a chain, when you're getting into a layer 2, you want the ecosystem to have volume, right? Same. So what happened with BNB once it launched? There was a lot of volume. There were a lot of developers coming in, launching dApps, launching staking projects, launching all of the Ponzi schemes, right? And they gathered a lot of volume on the chain, basically boosting up the BNB price in the process. What happened with Solana? There was a lot of meme coins. There was not a lot. There was a shit ton of meme coins which have been launching on Solana, right? There were massive amounts, millions of meme coins per day launching on platforms like Pump.fun or basically just on DexScreener, right? And what happened is basically once the meme mania started, Solana price went shooting up, right? It went to almost $300 per Solana, which is crazy. And I do strongly believe that meme coins are not going anywhere yet because the volume is again on Pump.fun, similar to where it was a few months ago, where Solana was at its peak. But the problem with Solana is that it has network outages and that it's not a reliable chain to work on, right? But regardless of that, if the meme coin volume keeps up, if projects are still launching on Solana, I mean, regardless if you want it or not, Solana price is going to be going up, and currently at $140 per Solana, you could definitely expect a 2 or a 3x from right here. So with a bit of leverage, again, you can get a easy 10 to 20x on your investment when buying Solana right now. And I honestly do not see it going lower anymore from this point of view. Why? Because it is not the bear market. It's not the bear market. There's still volume on meme coins on Solana chain. There's still a shit ton of volume, and once that dies out, you should also sell out your Solana, because once the volume dies, so does the chain. But the volume is not going anywhere yet, and it could be a really solid and definitely a good buying opportunity right here. So with this being said, let me know what you think about Solana. Let me know what you think about BNB and all of the other 5 altcoins that I mentioned in this video. I do believe that if you diversify your portfolio smartly across all of these 5 altcoins, you could see some really good returns on your portfolio. You could definitely outscale the market with some leverage. I mean, you could definitely outwork the markets with some leverage too. And I mean, you could definitely see, again, some really good results in your portfolio because all of these altcoins are really good performers and they should be seeing some high numbers in this bull market too. Why? Because they're reliable, they have a lot of volume, and so on and so on. So again, let me know if you own any of the altcoins yet. Let me know if you're thinking of buying of any, and let me know what you think about this video down below in the comments. If you liked it, if you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like. But as always, I'll make sure to catch you in the next one.